Back on in starting lineups for Judge Memorial. They're going to go with senior guard Kiki Booker. They go with Akol Daw, the senior forward. McKenna Gardner wears number 10, the junior wing. Alaya Ocampo, named to keep an eye on, Dylan. She is a sharp shooter, really good ball handler as well. And then freshman Muna Doe, who's had a great tournament for them, rounds out the starting five. So, starting for the Juab Wasps, Maggie Rosenbeck, the senior guard. They go with senior guard Ashlyn Wright, who's had a great career here in Juab. They'll go with number 11, the sophomore, Molly Blankenagel, along with number 15, Haley Hall, senior center, and then the senior forward, Gracelyn Harmon. So 4 seniors in the starting lineup for Juab playing their last game in Wasp colors today.
Yeah, and like I said before, Tanner, with that senior group for the Wasps, I do expect them to bring it today. They've been a scrappy bunch. The last 2 years that I've been able to watch them, a lot of them role players in their junior year, but they were sparks off the bench, and now seeing them this year, they've been tough.
Hall will jump it with Daw. Daw's got some good length, but Hall, a couple inches in height. And the opening tip won by the Juab Wasps as Harmon wins the tip. Or Harmon gets the tip and then gets it over to Ashlyn Wright, who will start things off for us. Right on the right side, gives Hall three-point line. Left side, Harmon comes off the high screen, the right-hand dribble, sends it out. Blankenagel, right side with it is Ashlyn, comes off the high screen into a free throw line jumper. It's short, long rebound, tracked down by Blankenagel. Really like her game, just a sophomore. Right, they leave her. Can't do that. The three is up, no good. Hall fighting for the board, and Daw comes away with it. Judge in the road black uniforms with the yellow and red. Juab in the home whites with the, I know it's crimson, and I like to tease Juab folks about this. That's not crimson, that's Seminole red, is the miss inside from Daw. And I kid, I'm really kidding. I know I might offend someone with that, but I'm really kidding.
Right.
The rebound for 2 for Daw, and that makes it 2-0 in favor of Judge Memorial. Right, just can't control it. Out of bounds it goes. Judge basketball. 1 minute into this ball game. Mentioned Coach Josh Pike, state championship head coach for Judge Memorial. Rocking the Kareem jersey yesterday. He's rocking Anthony Edwards today. The pick and roll ran to near perfection, but Daw can't finish it. Out of bounds, last touched by Judge Memorial. So, I don't know of 2 guys in the history of the NBA that are more different, both in the way they play and the demeanor, than Kareem and than Ant. Yeah, Kareem calm, cool, very collected individual. That's not really Anthony Edwards' style. Rosenbeck draws the foul. They're going to say 2 shots, I believe so. So Maggie Rosenbeck with some good aggression. They had that out of her early yesterday against Canyon View, on Thursday against Canyon View. Like to see that with her early today. They're going to say it's on the floor. Maggie's got some good speed to her. Bounce pass low, Blankenagel, left hand finish for 2. Wasp on the board.
Yeah, just good job of the Wasp clearing it out, right, and letting that middle space be open and a good cut. Was that Harmon?
I believe.
Or Maggie?
It was Blankenagel. Yeah, it was Maggie. The drive here. Doe, shovel pass. Gardner, the lay-in. On the other side. Makes it 4-2. Now we're going to see a little bit of pressure here. Judge has not done this a ton in this tournament. Rosenbeck, right corner, will drive, dump off to Hall. Hall deflected. Good hands from Doe. Mona Doe's been just a freshman. She's going to be a problem, even with Judge going up to 4A next year. Hall rejects the three-point shot. Gets it out to Wright. Wright crosses over, left-hand dribble, picks it up, sends it top to Rosenbeck. Thought about the 3. Maggie drives inside. Push shot for 2 is no good. Rebound the other way to Judge Memorial, and Doe, the freshman, with the basketball. Gardner with it up top. Gardner had a great game. She's got a great runner game. Got that Mike Conley runner as right on cue. This one's off.
I was going to say she goes right at it. And the same number.
Oh, would you look at? Didn't even put that together, yeah. The drive by Rosenbeck, no, but she's fouled, and she will earn a trip to the free throw line, 5:18 to go. Coming in now for Judge, it's going to be Alyssa Gallardo. She hit 4 threes against Grantsville off the bench. Hit a couple yesterday as well. So Ocampo I believe she was the one who picked up the foul. Rosenbeck strong on the first. As we'll see Ocampos hit. Did she pick up a second foul? Was that the case? It's tough here where we don't have the numbers up on the. We're used to that in high school gyms.
Right.
But one more here for Rosenbeck. In and out and back in. So Juab cuts it to a 1-point game, 4-3 in favor of Judge. Gardner crosses the Wolverine logo at midcourt. Gives it over left side to Doe. Doe holding straight, goes down low. That's Gallardo. Just throws it through the hands of Daw. Coach Pike is saying, let's take care of the basketball. It's not the best pass. As Blankenagel will send in. Goes to Ashlyn Wright. Wright comes off the high screen, and they're going to call a foul on Blankenagel heading the other way. So that will be Judge Memorial basketball.
You know, Tanner, something that I've always liked, and I don't have the name, but number 2 for the
Kiki Booker.
Kiki, I'm a huge fan of picking up full court on the point guard. I just
make him work for it.
I love it. I love it. And she's tough. She's quick. She's beating them to the spot. Right. She's making them earn the whole way up the court, and I respect that a lot.
Doe inside, blocking foul, and that will be
on Maggie.
Oh boy. So, let's see here. It is on Maggie Rosenbeck. Gardner will take out baseline. Pounds the rock, looking to send in with it. Sends it back Doe. Doe set her feet, thought about the three. Now takes it right to the 10, blocked. Haley Hall doing Haley Hall things.
No kidding. Already her second block of the game, and great length. Once again, she's very disciplined too, right? She knows she has the length, and she uses her length well.
Turnover heading the other way. Tried the pick and roll, did not go well. Gardner left side with it. Comes off the Doe screen, pick and roll, just overshot. Goes the other way. Judge gets another turnover. That's been kind of a problem for both teams here early, Dylan. Some early turnovers. Rosenbeck catches right side, hounded by Gardner. Gets past it, loses the dribble, and then a heavy collision. Just lost the ball out of bounds, so turnovers premium.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Tanner, with that full court pressure, just trying anything you can as a defense to speed up the offense, right? Get them a little bit uncomfortable, I think is good. That's why I'm such a fan of that.
Oneljoke checks in. Doe lays it up and in for two. 6-3 our score. Rosenbeck will bring it down the floor for Juab. Left-hand dribble, looks to attack, sends left side to Harmon, in the corner. Checking in for the first time is Draper. Dusty's got it high, sends back. Blankenagel straight away with it. Left-hand dribble, looks to attack, gets in the lane. Tough shot, it's off the window, no good. Rebound comes down inside to Gardner. The defensive Judge picking up where it left off just a day ago. Open three, Gallardo, strong. Booker, the rebound. Gardner pumps that runner. No. Rebound. Oneljoke saves it to Gallardo, So another second chance opportunity for Judge. The cut from Gardner. She'll pump with it. Send it back out to nobody. Booker recovers. Kiki's got it straight away. Gets into the paint. Sends baseline. Oneljoke, 10-foot baseline jumper. That's in and out. Just not boxing out Juab, but that still goes their way as it heads out of bounds.
You know, and Tanner, two really good looks there by the Bulldogs. Their motion or movement, whatever you want to call it, they're getting really good looks. Juab getting a little bit lost on defense. Fortunate, right? They get the stop there, but if I'm the Judge coach, I'm actually okay with that possession there, right? They have two really good looks.
Rosenbeck feeds middle. Blankenagel fakes the one hand off, gives to Draper. 18-foot jumper. It's short again. Rebound comes down to Oneljoke as they get it out to the senior Liv Candelora, another freshman in. Jazzy Zener, the junior. Skip it left side to Booker. Kiki's going to fake once, twice with it. Give back up to Zener. Zener, left-hand dribble. Hands it back. 3 on the way, Gallardo. It's strong. Rebound again. Aneljac, 10-foot jumper, no. Rebound, Blankenagel. So even though Juab's given up some second chances, they're bouncing back and getting the stop they need.
Yeah, no, you're right. And they're honestly, they're making that second shot, in my opinion, a lot harder for the Bulldogs. They're a little bit closer on their defense.
Candelora with it left side. Zener thought about the 3. She's going to fire it. It's off the back rim. Great board from Rosenbeck. Need a little more of that, limiting them to 1 shot.
Oh, good
Booker,
steal.
so crafty.
Very.
So sneaky. Transition 2, high off the window. That's no good. Rebound to Blankenagel. Now Draper crosses the timeline right side. Looks to attack, goes corner Rosenbeck. Maggie for 3. Buckets. Big shot. Maggie Rosenbeck ties us at 6. Is Coach Wellburn going to take a timeout? We'll take one as well right here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamhive.live and KSLSports.com.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. Tied up at 6 here in the opening period. After that, Rosenbeck 3. Big basket for Juab, Dylan, to get things going.
Yeah, and Maggie's played well so far, right? She's getting boards, pushing the ball, has had good defense, and then steps up and hits that 3. Good things from Maggie Rosenbeck early.
Ocampo's back in. Her 3 goes in and out. Rebound comes down inside to Elisa Stoneman. She's going to get it to Cambry Hall, the junior that's checked in. Hand off to Wright on the right side. Ashland will ball fake with it. Ocampo swats at it. Wright sends over, right corner to Stoneman. Picks up her dribble, trying to feed that into Hall. It's deflected. Hall recovers baseline. Looks to send back up top. 3 on the way. It's short. Long rebound. Rosenbeck comes up with it. Wright catches in the left corner. She'll drive it. Send back up top to Stoneman in the lane. Push shot. No, but a foul. And nice take from Eliza Stoneman as she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and Stoneman, I like the confidence as she enters the game, right? She steps up, gets a pretty good look at 3 just off the front iron, but I do like that she gets to the line there. Just puts her head down, has a lane, and gets fouled. But good things to see, right? That confidence that you want to see as you enter the game. You need that spark. So good things there.
One more free throw from Stoneman. In and out and back in. So Juab with their first lead of the game, if I remember correctly, it's 7-6.
A little full court pressure now.
The drive, the push, the bank and score. Alea Ocampo for 2. Nice move as the shot clock is now off.
Yeah, tough shot. Great finish there. With the left hand, too.
Kind of just, I don't want to say just throwing it up, but in a way. Travel, and it will head back to Judge. Another turnover here with 14 seconds left in period number 1.
Wasps going to return the favor with some pressure, which I do like.
Especially in a situation like this, make them use as much clock as possible.
Exactly.
Ocampo with it over on the left side, sends to Doe. Doe will drive it with 5, send to the corner with 4, with 3, Zener with 2, with 1. Gallardo got it up and hits the front rim, so that will end quarter number 1. It is Judge Memorial 8, Juab 7 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamhive.live and KSLSports.com.
In the beginning, glass repair meant a long trip to the city. Inconvenient, but it got the job done. Then came the big chains, quick but costly. Then Clear Sight Glass Solutions rolled into town. For 15 years, they've been making your life easier with mobile and in-shop services. Because they're local and they genuinely care about keeping you safe on the road. They even recalibrate for new models. Visit them on Main Street or at clearsightglasssolutions.com. Keep it clear, keep it local with Clear Sight Glass Solutions in Nephi.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. Second quarter just about to get underway. 8-7 our score. Judge Memorial. A lot of turnovers early, but the last 2 minutes I thought were played much better by both teams, getting a few shots to fall.
Yeah, just got a little more control, right? It was. You had mentioned it about midway through, probably 3 or 4 possessions in a row that there were turnovers, right? Taking better care of the ball that last couple minutes of the quarter.
Doe right to the 10, count the bucket and the foul. An excellent take by Munna Doe as she's going to have a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, Doe, and she's been tough, Tanner. Honestly, right off that, they've run that little pick and roll type of, I guess, a rub screen for Doe 2 or 3 times now, and she's had open looks each time.
Yeah,
gets that one to fall. Look for him to keep going back to that play. Juab hasn't defended that well yet, so I would look for them to continue to look at that.
You know, Greg Sterner and I talked about this yesterday. That if you're a freshman playing, obviously you got some chops, right? You got some skill.
Yeah.
But you have got to outwork 3 classes above you to get on the floor. So that's a testament to Munna Doe. Starting as a freshman, pick and roll with Hall. Hall catches high, power dribble. Little push shot with the left hand. No, Haley's so good with her left hand. That's one thing I noticed yesterday. Doesn't matter which side of the basket she catches it. If she gets it in the right spot, really good at being able to figure that out.
Yeah, and like you said, right, catching it in the right spot. She's going to work down low. She's getting position well, and uses that spin move back to her left hand really well. So good look there from Hall.
She knocks down the free throw. Blankenagel returns along with number 33, Graceland Harmon. So now we're going to get Jane Aneljock checking in. One more for Hall. Juab's got a 10-8 lead. Or excuse me, Jugs has got a 10-8 lead. Now it's 10-9. My apologies there. Both these teams have been the road team in every game. So I'm used to seeing both of them up on away.
Yeah.
Can't be the case today as Doe sends it over left side through the outstretched arms of the freshman Candelora. Juab basketball. See if they can get another look inside to Hall. That's really where they struggled with Canyon View, where Canyon View's got Emery Miles inside. Hall, usually the tallest person on the floor, but had a pretty good match there. Block inside by Doe, and away with it comes Ocampo. Left-hand dribble, Ocampo, little push shot, knocks it down. Not sure how that wasn't a foul. She got hammered.
That was beautiful.
They
Gave
shoot
a little hezzy to get right off her, right, and then just great touch on the float.
Aneljoke fronted Hallwell, steal the other way. These Judge girls know how to shoot that floater well.
Yeah.
Gardner's maybe the best at it, but Ocampo right there. Now the finger roll on the left side. No, good board from Hall. Gets it to Blankenagel.
And a strong left, too. It was unable to finish there, but good-looking left-handed layup.
Wright sends outside. Harmon will drive it. Push shot for 2 and score. Nice take from Grace Harmon. Cuts it to a 1-point game again. 12-11 in favor of Judge. Offense starting to pick up here in quarter number 2. Left side with it. The pump fake from Candelora to Doe. Freshman to freshman there. Doe right through, right hand. Just couldn't quite get it. Blankenagel the rebound. Keep in mind, Judge is going to play 4A next year. They're going to be 4A in everything next year, but football, they'll be 2A. Rosenbeck, nice drive. Oh, got to have it as Hall taps it out of bounds. Back to Judge Memorial. We'll see number 24, the senior Maddie Blankenagel, check in. And it will be baseline for Judge heading the other way. Into the hands of Ocampo. Gives it over left side to Gardner. Gardner back up top, Ocampo. Left side with it, Gallardo. In the corner now to Doe. Doe with the right-hand dribble. Looks to attack, sends Gardner. Pumps on the three, sends left side, Ocampo. Juab defending this possession well, down to 13 on the shot clock. Harmon picks up Ocampo. She'll cross over into a long 2 left side. That's good. That's
My goodness.
You know, analytics will say that's an awful shot, but Ocampo knocks it down and pushes the lead to 3.
Yeah, and able to create a lot of separation there. Great handles, gave a good, very deep crossover on Harmon and was able to get to her spot and bury it.
Maddie Blankenagel's going to pick up the foul there. Second team foul on Juab in the period. Judge with a 3-point lead. Ball goes over on the right side. Gives it over left side to Doe. 3 on the way, Ocampo. It's off. Rebound, Blankenagel. Gets it up ahead. Ashlyn Wright, right side with it.
Little heat check there, possibly.
Possibly. The dump into Hall. Hall's tried to save it on the end line, out of bounds. It goes to Judge. With 4:47 remaining here in quarter number 2. Remember, Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show coming up. Preview some of the other games going on today here at Utah Valley University. Open 3. Ocampo can't leave her that open, Dylan.
No, that's 7 in a row now. She's gone on a 7-0 run by herself. She's heating up and yeah, just stepping up with confidence. She's shooting from all ranges right now as well, Tanner, right? She's got a good shot.
Tie up, it's going to stay Juab basketball. Couple of subs coming in here as we'll see.
Going to bring her off.
Hall will sit. Stoneman checks in along with Draper. So it'll be baseline out of bounds for Juab. With 4:42 to go in the second quarter. Ball goes right side. The power dribble from Stoneman in the corner right. Looks to jab, left-hand dribble, back up top. Stoneman thought about the 3. Good fake, sends it now left side. Blankenagel.
Oh.
They're going to say that was touched.
Tip.
It's going to stay with Juab. And that was fortunate because there was some miscommunication on that.
There was, yeah. Yeah, it looked like number 11, Blankenagel, was looking to go backdoor, get a little backdoor cut there, but fortunately tipped.
Draper, left-hand dribble, sends right to Ashlyn. 5 on the shot clock. I'm not sure Juab realizes it as Stoneman tries to get on the floor. Juab's got the turnover the other way. It's a loose ball picked up by Gardner. Skip it over right side. Gallardo, open triple. No. Rebound, Blankenagel tapping it. It ends up in Doe's hands. Power dribble from Doe. Blankenagel fouls. That's at least 2 on Molly. That's going to be 2 shots for Munna Doe. We're going to see Hall back in pretty quickly here.
Yeah, no, Tanner, I've been really impressed with Doe. She hasn't given up on any rebound, right? It's the second chance points for Judge are coming mainly on her fighting so hard for those rebounds, and she's come down. I think that's her 3rd or 4th offensive board of the game, just giving them that second chance.
Rosenbeck and Hall both return. One more free throw for Doe. And it's off the rim. No, Hall taps it. Another second chance here for Judge. Straight away with it. Pump fake. Gives it over left side as it's Maddie Daw, another freshman that's checked in. That's 3 freshmen that played today. Blankenagel, read it perfectly, and then it just slipped off her fingers, off her shoe, out of bounds. 24 on the shot clock here for Judge.
Yeah, great defense there by Maggie just to open up with that roll. Gets good positioning there.
Daw skips it over left side. Gardner rises for 3. That's off. That's going to be off someone's shoe, and it's out of bounds. Goes to Juab. So real big benefit here for the Wasps. See if they can take advantage.
Tanner, as you mentioned before, the Bulldogs, they like to shoot from three-point land. They've been hot during the tournament, but just one made three here for the Bulldogs in this first half so far.
Stoneman catches right side. Looks to spin out of it. Push shot for 2, no, but a foul. That's going to be 2 shots for Eliza Stoneman. So I like the aggression Stoneman's brought. Now just not got to finish with the free throws. And
yeah,
Campo did not sit long there. She's coming right back in.
Yeah, good. I would say a good decision by the Bulldogs to get her back on the court. She's had their last 7, right? Last 7, and then when she was off the court, they hadn't scored again. So pretty much all of the offense is coming through number 11. Did you say Ocampo?
Ocampo,
okay.
Crazy good tournament she's had. Stoneman goes 2 for 2. 2 big free throws for Juab. Cuts it to a 4-point game, 17-13.
Now they're going to pick up full court trap here, Tanner.
Doe, right side. A lot of contact on that high screen from both parties as Ocampo will reset. Left side with it, Gardner. Hand back to Ocampo. Comes off the high screen. The dump in to Doe. Doe turns. Sends it back up top to Daw. Daw regains her dribble. Gives left side. Ocampo rises. College 3, short. Ooh. Offensive rebound and stick back. Aneljoke lays it in.
Tanner, really, that's the difference so far in this first half, is just these second chance points for the Judge Bulldogs. They are fighting really hard, getting good position, not giving up, and I want to say that's 6-7 points off of second chance for the Bulldogs.
Hall, great offensive rebound and stick back, and Haley will head back to the free throw line with 2:18 to go in the first half. So big play there from Juab. Second on Doe. That's something to keep an eye on. She's had a real impact. You mentioned the offensive boards.
Right.
Hall's first is good.
Nice.
Molly Blankenagel is going to return.
She's got 2, is that right?
Yes, with the 2. Sequoia Lopez is going to check in. She's had a good tournament. Judge goes really deep. They go about 9-10 deep. And all their players can more than handle their own. Hall's second, in and out. Fight for the board. They're going to say it stays with Juab. So give Eliza Stoneman some credit. Fighting for that rebound. Be baseline out of bounds here for the Wasps. Stoneman looking to send in, goes deep to right. Ocampo got a piece of it. Right recovers. Skips it back up top. Blankenagel. Juab will look to reset. Molly puts it on the floor. Loses it. It's taken away. Outlet pass to Ocampo, but a bump and a foul, as they're going to call that on Ashlyn Wright. Side out of bounds for Judge. That is team foul number 3. So Juab still has one to give. Judge does not. Down the stretch of this quarter.
And that's something that I'd use, Tanner, if I'm the Juab Wasps, right? This next possession that you get, go right after them, right? Pick up that. They're shooting the ball well from the free throw line right now.
Ocampo steps on the end line, and it's going to go back to Judge, or to Juab. Gotta love it when our two teams start with JU. Judge and Juab, yeah. Wright calls out the play at the Wolverine main, comes over to the right side, gives to Blankenagel. Free throw line extended. Right side to Rosenbeck. She comes off the high screen. That's deflected by Ocampo. Ocampo's got to be careful. I believe she's got a couple fouls as well. Rosenbeck drives, deflected out of bounds, stays Juab basketball. 16 on the shot clock, minute 35 on the game clock.
And Tanner, I like what you said there, especially Ocampo, right? She's pretty much the whole offense right now for the Bulldogs. With only a minute and a half left, no reason to pick up a foul, right? Be
Hall
very careful.
Gets called for a loose ball foul, as it will go the other way. Just the first on Haley. So, that is team foul number 5 on Juab. My apologies. So that is free throws. Sequoia Lopez will be the one to shoot the 2. See if Judge can put these in.
How many was that on Hall? Did you hear?
Just her first.
That was her first.
Yep.
Okay.
The first one from the lefty Lopez. is good. 2014 Judge is now up 6.
It's a couple lefties for the Judge Bulldogs, Tanner.
Yeah.
Got a good left-handed stroke there.
Lopez strong on the second. Hall with a nice board. Gets it to Ashlyn Wright. 20-14, Judge leads it. The minute 25 to go. Wright looks to come off the high screen, left-hand dribble. Sends it left side, Blankenagel. Molly's going to get inside, Rosenbeck rather. Now Blankenagel gets it to the rim, throws up the shot, banks and scores. An excellent take from Molly Blankenagel. That's a tough shot.
That was a very tough shot. And a good weave there by the Juab Wasps. Got the Bulldogs a little bit off balance there, and Blankenagel with a strong finish with her left hand gets it to go. Put it to 4 now, Tanner.
Blankenagel can cut it to 3, and she does.
Got it.
Just a sophomore. One possession game, minute 14 to go here in quarter number 2.
Wasps will run a little half-court 1-2-2 trap now.
Gardner up top, Ocampo jabs with it, goes middle, Lopez. Lopez looking to find it, fakes the handoff, gives to Gardner. Gardner straight away with it, skip it over left side, Aneljoke in the corner. Ocampo loses it, taken away, Molly's got it. Gives it to Maggie Rosenbeck. Got a 17-second difference between shot and game clock. Rosenbeck gets to the 10, no. Hall offensive board, stick back is good. Haley Hall, we got a 1-point game with 40 seconds to play in the quarter, 5 unanswered for the Juab Wasps. Ocampo goes corner. Daw will drive it, put up the shots. Offensive foul. Molly Blankenagel takes the charge. Molly doing a lot of good things for Juab at the end of this period.
And that's, Tanner, that's what we call a kill. Three possessions in a row there. The Juab Wasps get a stop, whether it was a turnover in some way, right? A change of possession, and that's got them right back in the ball game with a chance to take the lead going in at half. I believe they were down 7. Is that right? Down 7.
I believe
just about a minute ago.
It was. Yes, I believe it was. I think it was 6. It was 6. It was 20-14. Ball goes over left side to right. Ashley ball fakes with it. Goes back up top. Rosenbeck off the screen. Pick and roll with Hall. Hall puts up the shot for 2. It's no good. Follows her own shot. Tipped. Controls. Puts it up. No. Gets it back with 3 seconds. No, but she's fouled with 1.8 on the clock. Haley Hall. Big old grin on her face.
That's a good way to get 3 offensive boards on the stat sheet, right? Right off the bat, 3 in a row. But way to stick with it there by Hall, who shot the ball well from the free throw line so far, Tanner. I think 4 for 4.
Make it 5 for 5. Couple subs here. Don't want anyone picking up a third foul here with just
yeah, I like that call.
1.8 on the clock, so 1 more for Hall. See if she can put Juab ahead at the half, and she does.
Got it.
Now let's see if Judge can make something of this. 1.8 goes to Ocampo. Don't foul if you're Juab. Ocampo launches from midcourt. Juab's going to take a lead. They're going to end the half on a 7-0 run. We'll take it to halftime next. Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show coming up on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
For over 70 years, Cache Valley Bank has been a part of Utah's financial landscape with 23 branches across the state of Utah. Cache Valley Bank isn't just a bank. We're neighbors, partners, and your financial advisors.
Committed to building stronger communities one transaction at a time with secure and reliable solutions, whether it's buying a home, expanding your business, or simply managing your day-to-day finances.
Visit any of our locations in Ephraim, Mount Pleasant, Fairview, or Nephi. Cache Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Jones and DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
Alright, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Grow everything better with Azomite mineral products. Azomite is used internationally as a soil additive and organic fertilizer for lawns, gardens, and field crops in more than 50 countries around the world. Their Feed Grid product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research shows a potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA country stores, Steve Reagan stores, or at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or at azomite.com. That's azomite.com.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back. 21-20 at the half. Your Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show. Champions are propelled by dedication, teamwork, and a desire to do their best. That's Jones and DeMille Engineering, supporting your local high school athletes. Big thanks to Mr. Brad James, who's with us here, the award-winning Brad James, giving us some stats here at halftime. Dylan Douglas, what do the numbers tell you?
Yeah, interesting. Kind of an interesting story so far, Tanner. As you mentioned in the pregame, Judge, they like to shoot the three ball. They've attempted 11 threes. They've made one. They're shooting 9% right now from beyond the arc.
Wow.
Right? So. And as you said, they've hit 11 threes in the tournament. They ended up losing that game with 11 3-point makes. So, right, each team is choosing to play a different game right now. Judge, which I would expect them to kind of continue that, right? They like the three. They're going to live and die by it. But, yeah, right now, ice cold. They're, once again, just 9% from three-point land. On the opposite side, the stat jumping out at me the most for the Wasps is they've attempted 13 free throws to Judge's 5. Okay, so they've gotten nine points more. They're shooting 77% from the line right now, 10 for 13, which is great as a team, and that's giving them a 9-point difference from Judge. And so those are two that really jump out at me. Right, Judge likes that 3-point shot. Look for them to, I don't know, maybe settle in a little bit more and get a couple more of those to go. Once again, Juab doing a good job closing out, making those three-pointers a little bit more uncomfortable, I would say, for the Bulldogs. But they have had 3 or 4 wide-open looks that they just haven't gotten to fall yet. But and then I'll bring up this one as well, Tanner. The Bulldogs have had 11 more possessions than the Wasps.
Wow.
They've shot 11 times more and down at 1 at half, right? So really the stat is telling an interesting story. It's really saying from those things that the Bulldogs could very well be leading this game.
Yeah.
But and we had talked about that during the game of those offensive boards, second chance points for the Bulldogs. But yeah, right now the Wasps were able to chip away, ending that quarter with a 7-0 run, and getting themselves right back into the game. So great job there by the Wasps. Need to take care of the ball a little bit more. That first half they had 15 turnovers. Good job by the Bulldog defense with 8 steals.
Yeah.
In that first half. So good thing so far. 1-point game at the half. I would expect to kind of see a similar story, though. I don't see the Bulldogs going away from their three-point shot.
No. In fact, I feel like they fall more and more in love with it as the game goes on. So something to keep an eye on there.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break here on our halftime show. When we come back, some keys to the second half. It's the Bulldogs and the Wasps right here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, TeamHive.live, and KSLSports.com.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit IPAUtah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026. Or go to sanpetesteel.com.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people, and many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years, and there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
In the beginning, glass repair meant a long trip to the city. Inconvenient, but it got the job done. Then came the big chains, quick but costly. Then Clear Sight Glass Solutions rolled into town. For 15 years, they've been making your life easier with mobile and in-shop services. Because they're local, and they genuinely care about keeping you safe on the road. They even recalibrate for new models. Visit them on Main Street or at clearsightglasssolutions.com. Keep it clear, keep it local with Clear Sight Glass Solutions in Nephi.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. Second half about to get started. Appreciate Jones and DeMille Engineering for sponsoring our halftime show. Tanner Wilkinson and Dylan Douglas with you here in Orem, the UCCU Center. Wolverines might get a bid at this year's NCAA tournament. Awesome. Got to win the WAC champion. And they've never won the WAC tournament championship. Regular season champions, 2022-23, 2020-2021, 2013-2014. But never been able to cap off the tournament and get into what we like to call the madness of March.
The madness. Oh, isn't it the best time of the year?
It's when
Christmas is pretty good, but
it's my. I was just going to say it is my Christmas. That Thursday and Friday when it's just basketball all day long.
So good.
It's when I'm happy I work early mornings and I'm off by the afternoon to watch all the games for sure. So Booker skips it over left side to Ocampo. She'll jab with it. Doe comes to set the screen. Ocampo now fighting with it. Gets to the 10 and scores for two. Elia Ocampo. So, we hate to see that. Doe a little bit slow to get up, might have rolled an ankle. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case here.
She's looking slow.
Fortunate she got up on her own. See if they'll get that retaped. Maybe some ice on it. But it's Juab basketball heading the other way. As Ashlyn Wright crosses the timeline. Picks up her dribble. Gives it right side Blankenagel. Rosenbeck with it. Will come off the high screen. Picks up her dribble. Gives to Hall straight away with it. Left side the screen. Right. Hezzy dribble. Pick and roll with Hall. Hall runs into Sequoia Lopez, but finishes anyway.
Yeah.
Haley Hall for 2.
Yeah, great finish there.
She's got such a nice soft touch around the rim. Double team comes. Right just takes it away. Looking to go right to the rack. Right misses. Harmon inside, needing some help. That's got to be 3 seconds. She doesn't get out of the paint. Rosenbeck takes the 3 and drills it out of the corner. Fortunate there as Harmon was in the paint for a good 6 seconds.
No kidding. And Judge, you heard it from their bench.
Yeah.
They were calling for it, trying to get that called, but great step up there by Maggie Rosenbeck just to, once again, that's 2 now that she's had from the corner. The corner threes been kind for the Wasps, but just buries it.
Ball comes into Ocampo. Right side Booker. Low Sequoia at the free throw line, and miscommunication with Gardner just throws it away.
Tanner, I brought this up just off air, but
yeah.
right at half, something that the Wasps are doing really well that has shaken this Bulldog defense is they've gone to this little half-court trap, a little 1-2-2 at times, kind of drops into a 3-2 zone, but has created a lot of problems so far for the Bulldogs.
Rosenbeck gets inside, a little 6-foot jumper, and that pushes it to a 6-point game. Largest lead of the game for the Wasps. Daw, power dribble, push shot, no. Rebound inside Lopez. Hall gets the rejection. Blankenagel will come the other way for Juab. Transition 3, strong. Rebound, Gardner. Good box out from Lopez on Hall. Gardner brings it across the timeline, gives it right side to Booker, dumps low to Daw. Daw turns, push shot, foul, and 2 shots for a Cole Daw getting to the free throw line. Well, that'll be Harmon picking up her first. Second team foul on Juab. As Daw first is good. 28-23. Judge needing that after this.
No kidding.
I mean, the way it was, 20-14. It's a 14-3 run currently present. See if you can make it 14-4. And in and out, Hall, nice rebound, gets it to Wright. Left side, Wright. Looks to spin off of it. Bumped and fouled. Oh my gosh, they call an offensive foul on Ashlyn Wright.
It's like a carry.
Oh, okay.
Instead of an offensive foul, I believe it was a
I
carry.
thought I saw the offensive signal. No, it was, they call carry. Wow. Right side with it is Gardner. Gives middle to Daw. Holding high. Turning, shooting the 3. Banking it in.
Oh, my goodness.
So Wednesday morning, banks are open.
That's right. That's right. It's after 9 o'clock, so.
Cuts it to a 2-point game. Right, left side, bumped and fouled. Side out of bounds for Juab. So it'll be Ocampo picking up number 2. Gardner to send in. Gets it to Wright. Ashlyn sends right side Blankenagel. Molly will pump with it. Put it on the floor. Left-hand dribble. Sends back Rosenbeck. Maggie gets into the lane. A great drive. Scoop. No, but a foul. And Maggie will shoot 2.
Tanner, Maggie's been really tough off of that. They've thrown a little pick out onto the 3-point line for her. As she's come off of that, she's been really, really good. She's got to the line 3 times now off of that little cut there. She's just faster than her defender. As they've tried to switch that, the switch is just not quick enough, and she's found herself at the line 3 different times now from that play.
Elisa Stone checks in for Juab. Jenny Analjoke checks in as well for Judge Memorial. She's going to replace Kiki Booker. And 2 free throws here for Maggie Rosenbeck. Or excuse me, the second. She made the first, hits both. 30-26, Juab in front. 4:58 to go here in quarter number 3. Gardner with it right side, skip up top. Deflection, Maggie forces the tie-up. Really like what we're seeing out of Maggie Rosenbeck right now.
No kidding.
The motor.
Impressive game.
Call her Maggie the Motor Rosenbeck because she has got a high one. As Wright will now bring it across for Juab. Behind the back dribble, gets it over left side, Blankenagel. Molly holds high, spins out of it. Loses control of the basketball. Dawes got it to Gardner. Gardner crosses right side with it to Analjoke. Low to Daw. Daw power dribble. Hook shot for 2. No. Hall with a nice board.
No, Hall so tough underneath. The rebounds are adding up now for her, but just a constant presence underneath.
Rosenbeck a little too much motor there. She stepped on the end line. Goes back to Judge. 4:17 remaining here in the third quarter. It's really been all Juab for the last 6 minutes of game time, dating back to that quarter, the end of the quarter. Rosenbeck raids that perfectly and gets the steal. Gets it over Blankenagel. Molly with it on the left side, crosses the timeline. He's going to try and take this right to the rim. Bounces low for Hall. Blankenagel goes back and gets it. Loose ball. It's thrown out of bounds. It'll be Juab basketball. 3:52 remaining here in the third. Booker's going to check in. Ocampo will sit. I'd imagine, again, not for long. Ocampo just a junior. Not a ton of seniors on this Judge team. Booker and Daw, along with Lopez, the 3 main seniors. They go into Hall. Good seal. Left hand, no. Offensive rebound. Stick back good. Haley Hall sticking with it. Lead back to 6 for Juab.
Great left-handed finish there, Tanner. Like you said, she's so soft around the rim.
Lopez is long, 2 no. Great board inside. From Hall into the hands of Wright. Wright looks to attack. Hezzy dribble left side. Comes back to the top of the arc. Skips it over. Wide open 3 on the way. Stoneman knocks it down. Elisa Stoneman with the triple. It's a game-high 9-point lead for the Juab Wasps. We'll take a timeout right here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamhive.live and KSLSports.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
For over 70 years, Cache Valley Bank has been a part of Utah's financial landscape with 23 branches across the state of Utah. Cache Valley Bank isn't just a bank. We're neighbors, partners, and your financial advisors.
Committed to building stronger communities one transaction at a time with secure and reliable solutions, whether it's buying a home, expanding your business, or simply managing your day-to-day finances.
Visit any of our locations in Ephraim, Mount Pleasant, Fairview, or Nephi. Cache Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back. Timeout to Judge. We'll have our Sunrise Engineering postgame show coming up. Get you the stats from this game. Coming up after this one, it's Canyon View boys versus South Summit boys.
Should be a good one.
Yeah, Logan Wolstenhume, his final game as a Wildcat. Ty Addig and Phelps Saunders last game as Falcons. So there you go. Another near steal. Booker comes away with it. Kiki, great bounce. And Blankenagel had no choice but to foul.
Yeah. Is that her third?
I think it is. Great pass from Booker. And Juab trapped that really well early, Dylan, but a nice adjustment by Judge.
Yeah. Honestly, it was a tipped tipped ball, and number 2, Kiki
Booker,
got her hands on it and turned on the speed there with a great little dish pass.
Free throw drops from Aneljoke, as we'll see Harmon check in. Blankenagel will sit. One more free throw for Aneljoke. Up, lane violation. Oh, they're going to say it's on Juab. I thought that was going to easily be on Juab, but I didn't see the judge player cross. So
it looked, honestly, Tanner, looked like all 6 of them crossed there. A little pump fake on the free throw or something.
It's one of those everyone but the center false starts, right?
That's right.
Right with it. Looks to cross. Booker on the floor with it. Strips it. Looks to head the other way. Right to the rim. Kiki Booker lays it up, and a little bit of life here for Judge Memorial. 35-34 unanswered for the Bulldogs.
Kiki's been so tough. That on-ball defense, another steal. Wow, 2 in a row.
So Blankenagel will pick up the personal. They're dribbling right into her. I mean, that's part of the problem, you know, and you know, she's a small guard.
Yeah, she closes really well, right? Each time they're giving a crossover, she's taking another step up, but she's so quick.
3, Daw long, last touched by Rosenbeck inside.
Judge, nice little run there, right? Just a 6-point game now.
Daw looks to send in. Low to Lopez. Power dribble, left-hand shot from Sequoia. That's in and out. That would have been another big one for Judge. Again, 4-0 run. Left side with it is Harmon. Sends corner to Stoneman. Stoneman with the left hand, picks up the dribble, sends it back up. Rosenbeck pumps in the lane. Stoneman already has hit a 3 this quarter. Will drive it to the rim. Off the back rim, no. Hall nearly had it. Last touch by Judge. Juab basketball. With 2:15 to go in the third. Ashlyn Wright will trigger on the baseline for Juab. Wasps need to get one to fall here after Judge is getting a little momentum back. Stoneman left side, right, open corner 3, off the back rim and in. Ashlyn Wright with the triple. Big shot.
Great inbound play there by the Wasps, right on cue, as you said, Tanner. They needed one to fall and got a big 3-pointer there.
Booker dribbles low, gives it back up top. Aneljoke right side with it to Gallardo. Down low, Aneljoke, power dribble, goes reverse. I think they're going to call this on Harmon.
Yeah.
Hall got all ball. Yep. So that'll be just 2 on Harmon. Free throws, it should be 2 shots. That's the 5th team foul. So even though she was, and I thought she was in the act of shooting anyway.
I did too. Maybe they called it before, right as she was.
Oh,
underneath.
I see. Yeah, I see.
I thinking that's where it was. A little push on the baseline.
It'll be. So a little bit of confusion on who needs to go buck. They need at least 2 down there for at least the first free throw. So Coach Welburn getting some adjustments in. First free throw, good. She'll get one more. 38-30, 1:45 to go here in quarter number 3. Fourth quarter action coming up next. Been a phenomenal tournament across the board. Second shot, also good. So 38-31, minute 45 to go in quarter number 3. Rosenbeck with it on the left side. Left-hand dribble. Crosses to her right. Hall sets the screen high. Right, jabs. Looks to get in the lane. Sends it over corner and just through the arms of Harmon. It will go back to Judge Memorial. With 1:33 to go here in the quarter. Comes in to Gallardo.
Full court pressure now from right for the Wasps.
That really
Once
helped
again,
them.
I like to see that.
Daw in the lane, hook shot, strong. Hall, nice board inside. Does a nice job ripping that away cleanly. Wright gets it up to Rosenbeck, left side. Maggie picked up her dribble, gives right side to Ashlyn. Crosses over high, picks up the dribble, looking for some help with it. Gives back to Rosenbeck. Screen from Hall high, Rosenbeck to the 10. Dumps it to Hall, scoop, can't finish. Deflected out of bounds, back to Judge Memorial. 55 seconds left in quarter number 3. It's been all Juab in this quarter, really. I mean, Judge has stayed afloat, right? This is by no means out of hand, but
no.
Juab's had the momentum that carried over from halftime. Booker with it over right side to Ocampo. Ball fakes, comes off the high screen, top of the key. Aneljoke left side with it. Good to see Doe back in there. They missed her. A heavy collision and a blocking foul on Hall. 2 free throws for Doe. Nunna turned her ankle earlier in the court, and that was her absence very much noted.
No kidding. As you just said that, right? She's been out for the most part of this third quarter, and right as she gets back on, an immediate effect on the game. Gets Hall to pick up her second and nails 2 free throws.
Doe hits them both. 38-33, 40 seconds remaining as Wright brings it across the timeline. Looks to cross over with it, gives back up top, Rosenbeck. Right side, crosses over, gets in the lane. Tough shot for 2 inside from 10 feet, Maggie Rosenbeck.
You know, Maggie, she's gotten into that 10-foot range now 2 or 3 times, and just that little push shot floater, she's got it to fall 3 times.
They leave Gardner open. Fortunate she misses. Aneljoke the rebound, gives to Ocampo. Her corner 3, a good look. It's off the back rim, no. Lopez the rebound. Gardner a third triple look. That's no good, and Hall secures the board. Juab real fortunate there with 2 and with 1. That will end the quarter. Rosenbeck's like,
yeah.
Too little too late. Juab with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter coming up next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live with KSLSports.com.
Jones & DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in fourth quarter. 7-point lead for Juab, as it will be side out of bounds for Ocampo. See what Judge can come up with here. As Gardner goes left side, Doe thought about the 3, goes low, Aneljoke, Lopez, runner, bank, and score. Nice take from Sequoia Lopez.
Now one little 1-2-2 trap. Now Tanner, full court for Judge.
Right side with it, Stoneman. Deflected out of bounds. Stoneman recovers it, bumped and fouled. It'll be side out of bounds for Juab. 7:37 to go in the final period, as it will be Camry Hall to send in. Skips it up top to right. Ashlyn gives right side, now in the corner. Rosenbeck pumps, takes it baseline. Push shot for 2. That's a hard angle right on that baseline. Rebound to Ocampo. Judge just has not shot well from three today.
No.
And that's why Juab's got a 7-point lead. Old Chuckster says it best. You live by the three, you're going to die by the three.
That's
and
right.
That has 100% been Judge's mantra in this tournament. Drive from Gardner, bumped, deflected, taken away. As
good help defense there by the Wasps.
Very much so. Rosenbeck comes off the high screen, skips it, deflected. It still ends up in the hands of Hall, sends out right. Ashlyn jabs twice, takes it baseline, little runner for two. Ashlyn Wright with a nice drive to the 10. Getting her going a little bit here in the second half. Timeout taken by Judge Memorial. We'll take it as well right here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Grow everything better with Azomite mineral products. Azomite is used internationally as a soil additive and organic fertilizer for lawns, gardens, and field crops in more than 50 countries around the world. Their Feed Grid product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research shows a potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA country stores, Steve Reagan stores, or at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or at azomite.com. That's azomite.com.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Rosenbeck with it. Gets it across midcourt. Deflected. Ends up back in the hands of the Wasps. The drive from Maggie. No, but she's fouled. Maggie's just been the catalyst that really got this thing going before halftime. Her aggression has opened up things for Hall, for Wright, for Blankenagel, and amongst others, Stoneman's had a good second half. So Maggie will shoot two with 6:22 remaining in the ball game. First one's good.
You know, Maggie's done a really good job as well, Tanner, this game of drawing contact, right? Once she gets into the paint, like she's full steam, full everything, gets in the air, make sure that she's getting some body with the Bulldogs defenders. So good job by Maggie, just that body control to know that she can draw that foul.
Splits the pair, 43-35, left side Ocampo. Crossing over, getting to the 10, high arcer. That's no good. Heads back the other way. With 6:10 to go in the ball game. Wright skips it over left side. High. Rosenbeck catches, goes middle to Hall. Hall. That should be a tie-up. And it is. Give McKenna Gardner some credit, as it will be Juab basketball off the jump. And will be Blankenagel to send in. Booker returns. Her defense has kind of kept them anchored a little bit here.
Yeah.
So it'll now be side out of bounds for Juab. Right side Blankenagel. They go to Hall. Good front by Daw. And then Daw's bumped, and wrong place, wrong time for Hall. She was just running back to get on defense and just kind of.
Just a little bump there. And
third on Hall. With 5:55 remaining in the ball game. Gardner with it up top. Left side Booker. Goes middle Lopez. Back out Booker. Thought about the three. Gives up top Daw. A cold Daw. Right hand dribble. Picks it up. Goes middle to Lopez. Deflected. Taken away by Rosenbeck. Booker. Great transition defense. Blankenagel gives deflected by Gardner. And they'll let that go out of bounds. It is going to be Juab basketball. Substitution as we're going to see Gallardo check in. She's going to replace Aneljoke. Really interested to see, can Judge catch fire here, Dylan? They got at least 2 shooters out there. See if a lineup with Gallardo, Gardner, and Ocampo as the lob inside. Somehow perfectly got to Rosenbeck, but she can't finish. I thought it was too high of a lob and too much hang time on it, in my opinion. But anyway, left side with it to Daw. Back up top, Gardner. Swing it, Gallardo. Holding high, back to Lopez. Left side with it, Daw. Jabbing, sending back to Booker. Kiki will ball fake with it. Look to attack off the dribble. Sends right side, Gallardo lines up the 3. It's short. Rebound, Rosenbeck. The 3-point line has just not been the Bulldogs' friend. Wright on the right side with it. Sends corner. They go low to Hall. Hall just cannot handle that pass on the end line. Let's see here. Officials are going to have a conversation about this. I think Juab's going to take a timeout either way here from the way they're gathering, or they're just taking advantage of the official huddle. 4:38 to go in the ball game. Travel, it will go back to Judge. And Coach Welburn trying to get an explanation. I don't think he agrees with it, but it'll go back the other way.
I think what he was saying is they didn't have possession, right? Like
sure.
It was kind of a.
Well, and she didn't move. Once you're on the ground, as long as you don't move, it's not a travel.
Right.
I think a lot of fans instantly think as soon as the body hits the floor, it's a travel. It's when you move afterwards.
Correct.
Gardner looks to go, bumped by Rosenbeck. It'll be side out of bounds. Third on Maggie. As Gardner will take it out. Send it left side to Booker. Right-hand dribble. Give to Lopez. Left side Booker. Dumps low. Power dribble Daw. Hook shot. Bank and score. A cold Daw. It's a 6-point game with 4:13 to go. Left side Ashlyn Wright. Gets it across to Hall. Hall. Banks and scores. Hall to Hall. Cambry Hall finding Haley Hall, and that makes it back to a 6-point game, or an 8-point game, excuse me. Lopez, jumper, strong, tipped out, Lopez, low to Daw, turn, left-handed hook. That's a pretty shot.
Daw's been tough, right? She's heating up a little bit.
Wright gives it up top, Blankenagel. As Coach Welburn calls out the new play, left side, Wright. College range 3, off the rim, no. Rosenbeck just muscles up for it. They're going to call a tie-up, and it will go back to John. I think that's a great call, actually. We had a good angle on that ball. Kiki Booker again getting her hands in there.
Tough, dude.
She's so tough.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Just a defensive specialist out there.
Gardner with the right-hand dribble. Push shot for 2, no. Rebound Wright. Juab getting a couple stops here. Foul.
Yeah.
Oh, timeout. They got a timeout called by Juab. We'll take it and be right back right here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamhive.live and KSLSports.com.
From Commercial to Recreational Truck Accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Back on in to the UCCU Center on the campus of Utah Valley University. First of 6 games today. Winner of this matchup, 5th and 6th place finishes, which a 5th place finish for you're the number 7 seed and you finish above. I mean, obviously, look, everyone wants to win the championship. That's
right. The goal.
Normally, that's
right?
Captain Obvious stuff right there. Really good though if you finish above where your seed was, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which either of these teams is going to do. Either way. Rosenbeck skips it to Wright on the right side. Ashlyn goes far to Harmon. Dribbles. push, short. Hall, offensive rebound, stick back. That does not fall. The tip out. Gardner's then got it. Gardner across the timeline. Right-hand dribble. Gives Gallardo. Left side with it. Daw sends in the corner. Booker pumps with it. Gives back to Gardner. 6-point lead for Juab. Gardner sends it low. The power dribble from Booker. Her little hook for two doesn't fall. Rebound to Hall. 2:37 to go in the ball game. Right with it on the left side. Has it deflected. Blankenagel went to go save it. Took a hard fall. Oh, you absolutely hate to see that from Molly, who's had just a great game and a great season. And she is slow to get up. I think just hit really hard.
Yeah, landed on her hip, it looked like.
Yeah. So we're now going to get Stoneman to check in. You hope Molly can just hopefully walk this off a little bit. And it will be side out of bounds for Judge Memorial with 2:30 to go in the ball game. Ball comes in to Booker. Booker with the right-hand dribble. In a 6-point game, Gardner looking. Sends low to Lopez. Sequoia sends out to Daw. Daw pumps with it, travels, and it will go back to Judge. And when you know it, Gardner hits the three after the whistle. So
that's tough.
Have they hit a three in the second half?
They have not.
They hit one in the first half.
Yeah, they're like 1 for 20 right now.
Keep in mind, they hit 11 against the number 1 seeded Grantsville Cowboys.
Getting their shooter back in, Ocampo.
Right with it, skips it over left side to Rosenbeck, picks up her dribble, gets it across to Hall. Hall sends corner Stoneman. Stoneman with it, pulls back up top to Rosenbeck. Comes off the screen, Maggie, pick and roll with Hall. Lopez gets a good deflection on it, saves it into Gallardo. Gallardo will push with the left hand. Ocampo left side, Daw posting, comes to set the screen now. Ocampo, right side, Gardner. Minute 47 left. Gardner thought about the three. Dump inside. Lopez turns, shoots, no. Well defended inside. The combination of Stoneman and Rosenbeck. Then Rosenbeck has it stripped. The steal, the score from Lopez doesn't fall. Great tip by Ashlyn Wright to Harmon, and she's bumped and fouled. Harmon trying to catch her breath a little bit. So it'll be on Lopez. That's going to be team foul number 3 on Judge. Minute 28 left. Biggest thing Juab's really got to do here, Dylan, the way they're defending, is just take care of the basketball.
Yeah, no kidding. You got really, it could be a two total possession game right now if Juab, with the shot clock specifically.
Foul out front on Draper, and I wonder if this is strategic where they knew they had fouls to give. Do we want to get to that foul count?
Right.
So Ocampo picks up number 3. Blankenagel, love to see this as Molly's going to check back in. Replace Stoneman. She'll take it baseline. Blankenagel bounces to Rosenbeck. Maggie skips it up to right. Ashlyn fouled from behind. And that's now going to be free throws as Ocampo picks up her 4th. Judge fouling a little early for my taste in a long 2-possession game.
Yeah. Well, especially Tanner with the Bulldogs, they've been in the 30-point range now for like the last 10 minutes or so. Like points haven't come easy for them in this second half.
Ashlyn hits her first. She'll get one more. Push this to an 8-point game, and she does. So 47-39, minute 24 remaining. Gardner quickly coast to coast. Misses the layup. Hall the rebound, gets it to right. Ashlyn across the timeline, leading the break. Right to the 10, denied by Daw. Probably needed to pull that out and run a little more clock.
Yeah.
Daw now right side, attacks, blocking foul inside. It'll be team foul number 3 on Juab. They'll call that on Blankenagel. 4 on Molly. Baseline out of bounds for Judge Memorial. Gardner. Deflected. Taken away Rosenbeck. Maggie coast to coast. Can't finish it. Hall, the steal, and the finish. Haley Hall, and that might just do it. A 10-point game with 52 seconds left. Coach Wellborn going to take a timeout here. We'll take it on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamhive.live and KSLSports.com.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit IPAUtah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 52.6 seconds in the ball game. Juab by 10 as they sub in freshman Skylie Olson. Gardner splits again, puts up the wild shot. No call either way. Offensive board inside. Doe has it deflected out by Wright with 43 seconds remaining.
Yeah, if you're the Wasps here, Tanner, just no foul, right? Don't let it be easy, but just no fouls here. You don't want to give them any more time.
Ocampo, boy, that ball circled around. It's a 2. Ball comes into Wright, and she's fouled with 35.6 seconds. So make your free throws, and even if you don't, that ESPN odds chart is probably at 99% right now for Juab.
Yeah.
She'll get 2 with 35.6 on the clock. The senior Wright connects. She'll get 1 more. On the year, Ashlyn Wright averaging 9 points a ball game. Splits the pair of free throws. Rebound comes over to Ocampo. Right side. College range 3, and that's good. No timeout called by Judge as it's a 6-point game and a foul. And this is going to send the freshman Skylie Olson to the free throw line. So she's getting some big run here. A big moment is she's going to be a big part of the program moving forward.
Yeah, and talking with Coach Wellborn just before the game, he has a lot of confidence in number 20 for
Skylie,
Skylie, and good opportunity to calm your nerves here in a big moment.
Wouldn't you know it, cool as a cucumber, she hits the free throw with 21.3 remaining. Second shot, in and out, rebound tipped and controlled right side Ocampo. 51-44, 17 seconds remain. Ocampo looking to send it. Doe, the freshman, for 3 left wing. That's strong. Rebound comes down to Draper, and she is fouled. And it will be 2 shots. They're going to have a conversation about this. I don't know that this needs to be anything more. There was a shove, but
let it go. There's 8 seconds.
At this point, the game's over. I would say you just let it go.
And they took her out anyway, so.
Yeah. That's her 5th, so that would have that was part of it. Gardner, just a junior. 2 free throws here for Dusty Draper with 8.1 on the clock. Juab's going to finish 5th. Judge Memorial 6th. here at this 3A state tournament. First one is good. Checking in is Jackie Gonzalez, a junior. Doe will sit along with Ocampo. Booker returns in what will be her last moments in a Judge uniform. Draper 1 for 2, ball tipped, and it's picked up by Draper, and that will do it. The Juab Wasps are going to win, and Booker fouls. His coach is saying don't foul. So now Maggie gets 2 more free throws with 0.8 remaining. Have our Sunrise Engineering postgame show coming up after this. Visit sunrise-eng today. First one no good for Maggie. She'll get 1 more. And she'll get a second. And it hits. So 53-44 going to be your final here, folks, as the Juab Wasps finish the season with a 5th place finish. And Judge will take 6th. We'll take a break and be right back. Some stats from Brad James on our Sunrise Engineering postgame show next here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026. Or go to sanpetesteel.com.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
That's...
Second half, 53 as it comes to a close. Juab wins 53-44. Welcome on into the Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Tanner Wilkinson and Dylan Douglas with you. Let's talk a little bit. Dylan, Juab owned the second half. Really owned all but the first quarter. They were down 1 after 1, +2 in the second, +6 in the third, +2 in the fourth. So very, very cool to see that group come out and finish the tournament strong for sure.
Yeah, no, a good showing there, and just a good disciplined second half by the Wasps. It seemed as if, as you said, they were under control really the whole game. Got back into it that first quarter. We're able to go on that 7-0 run to end the first half, which was huge for them. But from that point on, never looked back. We're able to stay in control and get the job finished today.
Any other numbers that stick out to you at all from the Brad father?
Just I guess I'll just say the tail of the game, right, as we mentioned, is just Judge chose to live and die by the 3 ball, right? Unfortunately, this game for them couldn't get it to fall as well as they had the tournament, but a great tournament by Judge. But yeah, just ran out of steam today, unfortunately. But that 3-point, and kudos to the Juab defense, right? They switched some things around. Extended that 3-point line a little bit deeper for the Bulldogs with that 1-2-2 half-court press, and so no, just a good job. Both teams played a good tournament. So that's all I got.
Appreciate you, my man. You and I will have the boys' game a little bit later today for 3rd, 4th place. Also, Judge Juab.
Exactly.
So, round 2, that'll be coming up later. Up next, it's South Summit and Canyon View. Greg Sterner and I will have the coverage of that one next. We'll say goodbye to our friends in Radioland. Keep coverage here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.